sound man clap. Wap, 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 wap.
Yes, guys, I just had to put in that song. I mean, that song is trending in Jamaica for a couple weeks now. You can have a listen to it. It's by Skilleben. Wap 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 is doing a great job in the UK right now. Yeah, and from your Jamaican, you know that every year it's just a rivalry between Kingston College and some other colleges or high schools. But that's where the whopping goes. Anyway, so we'll just be mainly focusing on why the women's 100-meter finals didn't produce a record breaking run. I mean, there's a lot of factors that contribute to it, but one in specificity that we're going to look at, the rivalry between Brianna Lyston and the Clayton Twins. So let's go.
Clayton is very, very close indeed. It could be Liston. It could be Tina Clayton. The flash time, 11:24. The record stays safe. But that was, oh my word, what a tight finish. Tina Clayton may just have been given the nod. 11:23.
All right.
So there you have it, guys. These ladies ran their heart out and got a result of 11:23. Now these girls ran a very, very, very good time, regardless of the overall time being a bit far from the 11:13 that Veronica Campbell ran. I'm not certain as to the wind speed in which she ran it. However, it's a legal wind speed. Going to not drifting a lot, but just to give you an oversight of what's happening. The track and field body actually has a rule in place, so if the wind speed, which is if it's a positive wind speed, hence it's a tailwind, it's flowing from your back, pushing you forward. If it's over 2.0 meters per second, then it's deemed as illegal. Illegal in the sense that any time run in that condition, if it's a record breaking time, it would. That being said, it is sometimes unfair that the athletes are exposed to wind factors of over 2.0 meters per second in a negative aspect, and the time run is not adjusted towards the actual time they would run in still here. Now we're gonna look at the science behind everything. I know for our listeners it might be a little bit technical, but it's worth the wait and it's worth the knowledge of understanding how everything goes. Now, over the years, scientists have actually garnered information on meters per second, velocity or wind speed versus its equivalent in the actual time of the race. Now in a 100-meter, the race is really short, therefore the athlete is going at a higher pace, hence he or she is exposed to more resistance. Now as you can see on your screen there, there's an actual calculator used. So this calculator is basically there to show you the correlation between wind and the expected or actual time. Now just punch in the actual time run by the athletes, which was 11.23, and in still air, as you can see, the result is 11.03 in still air, which it rarely happens, and with a positive wind speed of 2.0 meters per second, we have a predicted speed of 10.93. That being said, I didn't really want to rush this video. However, I know that a lot of people will be looking into champs and character. I was supposed to post this video like a week ago, right after the race, because I sat down and analyzed the whole race, and it showed that a lot of races that were held were negatively affected by the wind. Now that brought me to the conclusion that there's something needs to be done as it relates to the national stadium. I honestly think that the national stadium should be refurbished. Possibly a new structure should be built around the national stadium, and then the old structure be demolished. I would like to see the national stadium have more aerodynamic features to it. As you can see on your screen, you're looking at the stadium in Beijing, referred to as the Bird's Nest. You can see that it has a high structure, so it actually blocks out a lot of the wind factors, or a lot of wind that would generally go down toward the track. Now the air that's exposed within the stadium is above the track, so the athletes won't be that much affected by the wind, so I think the national stadiums need to be adjusted like that. I know you'll be wondering, like, why is the 100-meter that much affected than the other races, but it's quite simple. The 100 meter is a shorter race, hence you have to travel at a higher velocity, so you're gonna be exposed to a higher wind resistance. Even if it's still air, you're still going through air molecules, so you're gonna be like resistance there. For the other races, such as the 800 meters and 1500 meters, those it actually takes a toll on an athlete after a time. I know a lot of y'all might run at GC Foster College, where the wind and the backstretch is really strong, so you have an understanding of what I'm talking about. So going forward, I hope that the Jamaica J3 can actually sort out the national stadium, or even build a more technological stadium, just to preserve the athletes and get better times, and I think this track and field that we have here is not highly utilized. We could host more events, such as in the Diamond League type of settings, but you can leave your comments in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. See if you have any question about this video. You can also share your comments, and like and subscribe. Let's go.